The monsoon trough lies just south of Indonesia and extends through the Timor Sea across the top end of the Northern Territory. A 999 millibar tropical low lies over the top end, but it is likely to remain outside of the western region until at least Thursday. With the monsoon trough well established, there is a chance of another tropical low or two developing along the trough in the next few days, anywhere between 95 east and 115 east. As a result, the risk of a tropical cyclone occurring in the western region gradually increases during the week. Wednesday, Thursday, low. And here's a look at the NOAA floaters on 90p, and welcome to another update from the Force 13's Australia Oceania channel, where the tropical scene is developing, and a bit of a surprise going by the Perth's tropical cyclone 3-day outlook. They're saying 2. Then you can add the Invest 90p in the Gulf of Carpentaria, and a possible low to form anywhere from Mackay North to Port Douglas. Now here's another satellite view of the Gulf of Carpentaria region and the area east of Port Douglas. What I'm looking for is circulation. We know that Invest 90p is inland from Maria Island. The Bureau of Meteorology up there in the Northern Territory has issued an initial flood watch for the Carpentarian coastal rivers. And this relates to the monsoon trough that is deepening. Catchments in the Carpentaria coast rivers are quite wet following widespread rain, totals of 50 to 100 millimetres through the area over the past week. Some coastal areas have received over 400 millimetres over the period. Daily rainfall totals of 40 to 80 millimetres expected over the Carpentaria coastal rivers, with isolated falls exceeding 100 millimetres and up to 200 millimetres near the coast. These conditions are likely to remain for the next few days. Catchments likely to be affected include the Waterhouse, Roper, Towns, Linman, Bight, MacArthur rivers. Now we have a look at a couple of models. This is the GFS, and I'm looking at the Gulf of Carpentaria across to Fiji and drawing a line for Fiji to the New South Wales Queensland border, taking in Vanuatu and New Caledonia. And when viewing weather-related models, caution needs to be applied, as my stated position is the same. Caution needs to be applied because the picture does change. However, is an Invest 90p going to trek over the Gulf of Carpentaria to say Cape York? and into the Coral Sea. As mentioned, Force 13's AU Oceania channel will continue to bring updated information re the developing tropical scene. Here's the upper level divergence, and over the Gulf it's around 40 knots. Sea surface temperature is a very healthy 30 to 34 Celsius. Now here's another look at the wind shear. Red is unfavourable, yellow neutral, and green is favourable. And not much room. 850 millibar vorticity, two areas of interest, the southwest Gulf and the area south of Port Douglas down to at least Innisfail. The Bureau of Meteorology's tropical cyclone 3-day outlook for the Coral Sea doesn't have any information, and here's the 24-hour shear tendency. And the ISS, International Space Station, was to the east of Australia, tracking up towards the United States. Now here's the Canadian model, and this particular run is generating possible three systems. Now this is the ICON model, and there is agreement between the GFS, the Canadian, the ICON, that the tropical scene is developing. Now here's a look at Darwin radar rainfall for the first 15 days of January. And this particular feature, I will be using it more often. A minor flood warning for the Catherine River. Widespread rainfall totals of 30 to 7 millimetres has been recorded in the Catherine River catchments. It totals around 100 millimetres in the lower Catherine River. And Catherine River Gorge Road, minor flooding might occur along the road. And severe weather warning has been upgraded to include abnormally high tides, damaging winds, heavy rainfall for people in the Tiwi, parts of the Daly, Arnhem, Carpentaria, Barclay districts. There's the area under the warning. And if you'd like to get in contact with Force 13, here's a message from Nathan.
You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com, which has had a revamp and is still under reconstruction, but take a look. Also YouTube, of course, if you haven't subscribed, that might be a good idea. Visit Force 13. We're also on Facebook under the same name, of course, and you can like us on there, and you can also follow us on Twitter. Search Force 13, all in text for those. You can also add Force 13 on Skype or my personal account on Discord, Fool13, at extension 9094.